Hi, this is Phil, and I'm here to tell you all about the Capes and Lunatics Patreon. Get early access to all of our interviews, including the monthly Chichester chats with writer and comic book legend D.G. Chichester, new episodes of classic Capes and Lunatics shows, including The Quantum Zone, This, That, or the Third, and many, many more specials, all completely uncensored. Access starts for $3 a month, full video when you pledge $5 a month. Check out the link in our show notes, or go to patreon.com/CapesandLunatics. Hope to see you there.
Recording has started.
Howdy, y'all!
Howdy, y'all! Welcome back! That's right, kids. The first Capes and Lunatics episode for 2024. It's got to be better than that Aquaman episode. Anyway, I am Phil, and of course, you know who's with me. The Scourge of the Internet, the demon of podcasting. It is.
Hey, y'all, it's Lilith Hellfire.
I'm trying to come up with these things for you, and you're just sitting there, you're like, yeah, take yourself in that corner, kid. Take yourself in that corner.
Texting Danielle right now.
Yeah, smack him upside the head again. Alrighty, so. But yeah, I mean, that Aquaman episode, I mean, that was a bear for us, but I mean, it's getting some views on YouTube, so if nothing else, it's getting.
I think we were the kindest review I've seen of it, honestly.
Probably.
I just wanted more for the character.
Yeah. I mean, why wouldn't it for all these DC characters? That's why I'm not pushing too hard for a Nightwing movie. I'm like,
I told you that. I was like, babes, not even a TV show. Don't even worry about it.
I wouldn't want them to make their half-assed attempt at this point.
I mean, he got his own show, technically, in Titans, but it was okay. It's just not what I would have wanted.
Titans.
I want like an actual Nightwing show. I feel like the Teen Titans have always kind of helped. Like, it helped him become who he needed to be, but, like, we don't need all that. Unless we're specifically doing the George Perez run. And
again, some of the writing, a lot of those seasons, it was like, it was good, and then all of a sudden, by the end of the season, they made some bad decisions. Like, oh yeah, he's just going to get himself...
And that's just TV in general.
I know. He's just going to get himself thrown in prison for some reason. It's like, oh, okay.
Like, who are you, Daredevil?
Oh! You're not locked in here. I'm not locked in here with you. You're locked in here with me. The Lilith Hellfire method.
Exactly.
All right. So, yes, I wanted to start off the year with, one of our classic new comic reviews.
Oh, yeah, we haven't done that in a really long time, so I was looking forward to it.
All right.
Originally, we were going to do, talk about Gang War, and I do want to start off with Gang War, because just to remind you guys about what's going on. It's like, Tombstone's daughter's wedding, it's like a whole thing, and now and plus the anti-vigilante laws from the other thing that we were doing, that other crossover event with Daredevil. Except for somehow this is, all Spider-Man related, whatever.
Well, again, it's like, oh, let's tie it to
we
our
learn nothing
flagship
from
character.
The Spider-Man Beyond thing,
it's
not. I thought the Daredevil crossover stuff was a little bit more well done, so I was kind of disappointed to see that we swung it back to Spider-Man.
Well, it's kind of like with the Daredevil thing. It didn't have to focus. Everything didn't have to focus on Daredevil. He didn't have to show up in every book. It's like, seems like all these crossovers, Spider-Man has to show up in everyone's book, or at least call in or something.
We got other fish to fry with Amazing Spider-Man specifically. So, and it's gonna go through 37 through 44, right?
Something like that, yeah.
The main book, and then we had Gang War First Strike one, the Amazing Spider-Man Gang War First Strike.
Yeah, it's going through Miles Morales now.
Oh,
what did you think? Because we kind of got robbed during that Daredevil crossover. We finally got a Luke Cage series here.
The Gang War #1, and then it's got 3 more issues, right?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah,
so.
it's 1 through 4. So yeah, I was really excited about the Luke Cage one for sure.
But again, I know it's the nature of superhero comics, but I'm just like, okay, so this guy in a mask, this super strong, invulnerable black guy shows up in this mask, and no one thinks to say, is that Luke Cage, the mayor? Unless we're doing the Batman method, where it's just like, okay, yes,
everybody's face blind.
We don't know who you are.
You know what though? Honestly, when people say, when people take their glasses off and get bangs and stuff, like that Zoe Deschanel meme.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's true. Like, most people just, especially New Yorkers. Listen, one thing, I don't even fault New Yorkers. They're going to mind their business. Even if they know something, if they see something, they ain't saying nothing.
Well, especially if
despite what all those posters say in New York, they ain't saying nothing.
Well, especially if the guy saves your life, too. You're going to be like,
exactly. It's like, you know, if a black man wants to put his life on the line for me, who am I to stop him? God bless him.
Especially if he's like lifting a burning car off of you or something. It's like, oh yeah, I can put this back. No.
I thought a dead person said something. Yeah. So it's just like, I can kind of just, you know, go right over that. But the fact that Luke Cage keeps getting tied to Daddy Rand, like, I'm just over it. Oh, yeah. And he also gets his own tie-in for some reason.
He doesn't even have
the Deadly Hands of Kung Fu.
No,
1 through 3. Like, that's not a freaking.
No,
that's not him.
That's Shang-Chi.
Oh, okay, better.
Yeah, because the first issue just came out.
Also,
yeah.
Why is that? Also, why is Shang-Chi there?
Well, because MCU.
Okay.
That's what it is. It's because again, he has those rings he has in the movies. I'm just like, I mean,
it's better than.
Is it for the toys and stuff? Because I'm like, remember back in the day when Shang-Chi was just like a martial artist?
Yeah, I do actually.
Yeah, I'm just like, well, you know, that's fine with me.
Oh, thank God! I really thought that was gonna be another Danny. That saves it for me. Thank you for letting me know that.
Yeah,
but like the fact that he showed up in Luke Cage Gang War, I'm like, no, go away, Danny. Nobody likes you. Go away.
He's not even technically the Iron Fist at this point because I
was like, they're trying to give him back the power. Boo.
Just like his girlfriend, or you know, it's like, oh yeah, we gotta have Danny Rand in here.
That in and of itself is a problem, but again, none of my business. And then they drag, like you said, they dragged poor Miles Morales. But the thing that I think I was most excited for was Spider-Woman and Daredevil Gang War. I think those have been the best ones so far for me. I'm very nervous with that whole jackpot thing. I was just like,
oh yeah, that's coming in,
yeah, next 2 weeks,
something like that, yeah,
the 17th, yeah. So I'm nervous about that, but like I want it so bad. Like I think it's gonna be fun. Like I love Mary Jane, and giving her something to do besides Paul is gonna be.
Hey,
okay, so we'll self-insert.
Hey,
so I'm really excited. I like that they remembered that this character existed and the whole theory. I think it's fun.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's crammed into this specifically, but
hey,
I'm actually looking forward to it. So I love the cover too, by the way, for it. So.
Oh yeah. Just the master. How many penis insertion jokes can she make in one review, kids? Bravo, madam.
Don't challenge me.
Bravo, madam. Bravo.
But yeah, no, I'm very much looking forward to Celeste Bronfman. Bronman, yeah. Who's gonna be writing Jackpot? So I'm curious to see what she's gonna do with that.
Hopefully we can get an interview. I've been back and forth with her representation, but they haven't been. They'll keep getting back to me, but not quickly. So hopefully we'll have an interview. So.
Oh, that'd be super cool. Cause yeah.
But yeah, please, we're interested. So hopefully I can make that happen. Oh, did you say something of like you thought like the tone of the Miles Morales issues for Gang War were different than like the others, or?
Yeah, they are. It's almost like they didn't plan for it and they had to shove it in.
Oh, there's another one, kids.
I told you, don't challenge me, sir. Because Capes and Lunatics is home of the best dick jokes on the internet. Don't challenge me, Phil.
Best dick jokes on the internet.
At least number 12 for sure. I was just kind of thrown by the whole thing. I'm just like, okay.
I'm trying to remember. Was 12 an official part, or I know like.
It barely was. Like I said, it's the first one.
Yeah.
Like, it's just very jarring from 11, and then you go to 12, and you're like, that's the one from November, so it's like...
Yeah. Because, I was going to say, 14...
It's the one with Blade and his daughter.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So it's just like, what? Don't put it on the cover!
I mean, I have no problem with it, but it's like, as the Miles Morales book kind of become like the showcase for like black characters, because it's like Blade and his daughter, Misty Knight's like a reoccurring character here. And
I think that's perfectly cool, although, we do need to remember he is also half Puerto Rican. So I know we don't have a lot of those characters laying around, but it's like, I'd rather see them in Wakanda than in Miles' book, but that's just me. Because Miles is so young. It's just really weird.
I know. I'm like, it's cool that he has this older female mentor, but I'm just like, I don't know. In the real world, wouldn't people be raising some eyebrows? Be like, what's your interest?
Honestly, when it comes to women who abuse little boys, it goes. People turn a blind eye about it. We're being real about it.
That's true. She's not a teacher. Yeah.
Even then, good for you, man. MILF.
Oh yeah.
That whole thing. So.
Oh yeah, it's a lot different when it's a teenage boy than a teenage girl. Yeah.
So, and first of all, she's beyond reproach, sir.
That's true.
How dare you try to besmirch her good name?
That's what I said. No. It's comics, so it gets a pass. But then issue 14, we get the Enforcers and the Hobgoblin and Prowler.
Like that's way too much.
Yeah. I mean, I know it's a gang war, but yeah, it's like the Enforcers, Hobgoblin, Prowler. Then we get Scorpion in that team.
But I did like that they remember Prowler is a thing that exists, and he joins the fight. So it's just like, all right, cool.
And I know characters evolve and stuff, but it's like it almost seems like Cody Ziegler's trying to write like Scorpion like he's like a somewhat decent human being, and I'm like, no. Scorpion's
we don't ever change that.
Scorpion
and Shocker have to be terrible people.
Exactly.
That's why we don't feel bad that they're cannon fodder.
That might be another interview. We need to get Cody Ziegler. Cody, I love your work, but yes,
I love your art.
Scorpion is not a good person. Please don't do that.
Yeah, I mean, maybe. Maybe that's his Sandman. Okay, maybe he wants to fix him like they quote unquote fix Sandman.
Yeah,
but that's the Marvel problem, right? They never want a villain to be a villain. Even they tried to redeem Hobgoblin. Like, come on.
Well, that's the thing. That's the problem with like modern comics, where it's like either got.
It's why Joker is an enduring villain because they never tried to change that.
They either try to redeem a villain, or it's like, oh, we need to give him a tragic, origin backstory to explain why he's or him or
like
her.
No, sometimes people are actually just evil.
Mm-hmm.
Truly.
Exactly. I'm not saying never do it, but I'm just like, yeah, some people are.
They overdo it at Marvel for sure.
Yeah.
And that just goes to show you that everybody is somebody's favorite character.
Oh yeah. Oh god, Scorpion's someone's favorite character. I mean, we love him, but we love to see him get punched in the face.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's his most enduring attribute for sure.
Oh my.
But yeah, I like they didn't need it. They could have gave Spider-Boy this. Like, I would be perfectly fine with Spider-Boy being here instead of Miles Morales.
Yeah. But would that be a bad look if, like, everyone but Miles was part of gang war?
I don't think so.
No? Okay. Would they be?
I don't, like I said, gang war is just a cash grab, and it's just
but it's
not flowing very well so far. Like, the only good things that come out of it, as far as I'm concerned, is Luke Cage and Jackpot.
Ooh.
And, of course, Daredevil.
Oh, yes.
I was so blown away by the first issue of Daredevil Gang War #1. I liked it a lot.
Oh yeah. Good job, Erica Schultz.
And Sergio Davila. I love that art.
Yeah, the art is great too. Yeah. Again, that needs to be an ongoing.
I really think that. Well, it's selling well, so I think we are definitely going to get an Elektra book. Plus her other books, the Black, White, and those ones did really well too. So.
Oh yeah.
And like I said, when she became Daredevil for Matt, people were like, okay. A little apprehensive, but everybody ended up loving that too. So we're just definitely on a good Elektra trajectory for her own solo book.
And I've literally been told by professionals, kids, yeah, you want a series with your favorite characters. Yes.
Yeah, well, that's just common sense.
Vote with your money.
Because we live in late stage capitalism.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you're Diddy O'Neill, you are not getting that passion project greenlit. For 100 issues.
Again, every character is someone's favorite, Lil, so I'm sure there were Azrael super fans out there.
Yeah, Denny O'Neill.
Well, besides him. It was the 90s. People were like, oh, yeah, he cuts people up with a flaming sword. Yeah.
You would think that would be my thing. But what is that Spider-Man Unlimited Infinity comic that I saw? What is that?
That might be the digital thing. I keep meaning to try some of those. I think the Infinity stuff, I think that's all digital.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was kind of thrown by that because I do not have the Marvel Limited app.
Yeah.
Nor do I have the DC Finite app anymore.
I think that's like again, I really haven't read them. I've been meaning to, but I think they try to give you like extra, content for your money. So they put like these digital comics on the app. So.
Okay. Well, if it actually ties into the story, I guess I'm gonna have to figure it out.
Oh, does it?
They have it on the list. It's officially on the list. So
Okay, then that might be digital. Oh, and
yeah, it's Spider-Man Unlimited Infinity Comic number 19. It's like the last of the tie-ins.
Oh, okay. I don't see it on this checklist.
Oh, I see it. I saw it somewhere.
Okay. Well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, if it's an integral part, they should put it on the print.
Maybe it's not integral at all. Maybe it's just all the extras, bloopers or something.
Bloopers.
I don't know. I don't know what they do.
I'm surprised though if it's digital though.
But it's coming out on the 9th of January. So
okay, I'm surprised they don't put it on the paper checklist though too. So they're like, oh, if you want the whole story, you should get the Marvel Unlimited.
It might not be. Maybe though. I think I saw it on Diamond though. So
I wonder if it's just shipping. But the last thing on this list, which is the only book in March, is Daredevil Gang War. So does the whole thing end in Daredevil Gang War?
I think so.
Okay. I'm just surprised they didn't give it to the Amazing 44s, the one before.
Well,
I'm surprised. Because
Spider-Man's got a lot to deal with.
Well, supposedly it's a Spider-Man event, so I was just like, okay.
Like I said, it's just because that's their most popular character. They wouldn't drug them into it, yeah. But, also Spider-Woman's a good thing that came out of this.
Yes.
The Return of Spider-Woman.
Yes.
Those books have been great, but they're like, I know, and I definitely think they're having a hard time balancing the gang war stuff and, like, also having to put her back into continuity. Like, I know that's, like...
And starting a brand new series, yeah.
Yeah, that was kind of weird, but like but I think that's the best chance to get the most eyes on the character too.
Oh yeah, to
set her up for success going forward after this event. So I totally get it from a business standpoint, but as a fan, and a writer, it has to be very frustrating. Oh, you're giving us the Spider-Woman book back. Oh, we have to start during an event. Okay. Oh, and that thing that we did, the thing that you did to her by writing out, we have to address that too. And her kids are missing. Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of baggage. Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm just happy to have Jessica back. So.
But yeah, like I said, the Deadly Hands of Kung Fu is Shang-Chi. So.
Okay, cool beans.
Yeah.
Can we just listen? No offense to Danny Rand fans, all 5 of you, but
Sorry, Connor.
Yeah, sorry, Connor. I'm so sorry. Can we just get rid of him? Like, can he just go drowned on a boat or something? Or?
I mean, they've literally given the Iron Fist to another character, so I don't...
It's like, why are you still... What are you doing here? Like, why are you trying to cling on to Luke Cage? Get out of here, Danny.
Well, I think that's the problem in a lot of writers' eyes. They see them as like a package deal, so... Because they had that book for so long.
He ain't heavy, he's my brother. I know. But, like, he's kind of useless now, so it's like, you can go.
I know.
You can be phased out. He could be written out of reality without any consequence.
Oh!
Let's be real. I think even Connor would have to agree.
I was gonna say, I don't know.
Modern Danny Rand, like, be real.
Connor, send your rebuttal, CapesandLunatics at you.
Fight me! Whoa. Fight me, Iron Fist nerd!
Oh my god, that would be a good episode of Iron Fist debate. You on one side, Connor on the other side.
I don't really have any strong feelings about it, but if you want a debate, I'll give you a debate.
She doesn't have a lot of strong feelings. Right about reality.
I mean, if he's baggage, cut it loose. That is my 2024 mantra. If it doesn't bring you joy, get it out of there.
Hey-oh. If it doesn't bring you joy.
I'm like, look, the big 2, I have cut my pull list. It's much to my accountant's, my accountant is very happy about it, but I don't think my comic book store is going to be very happy about it.
Her accountant kids. Meanwhile, if you look at the picture of her accountant, it's a dog with a calculator. Okay,
with the little green hat, the little things on the sleeve. Nope, you can't afford it, Mom. That's our biscuit budget.
Hey-oh!
Justin just got.
He's like biscuit budget. Oh,
double biscuits for me.
But yeah, so like I told you, this year Amazing Spider-Man has 12 issues to prove to itself that it can go into the 2025 to 30 roundup. I'm not playing no games with these people this year.
Well, yeah, because it's like, DC and Marvel have to bring it because, I mean, a lot of those other companies like Image are bringing good stuff.
Image, Dark Horse, IDW, Ahoy, like a lot of indie companies are coming out with really great, cool stuff.
Like,
yeah,
because it's like,
Spawn, like, is literally about to, like, blow the whole thing wide open, and I'd much rather put my support behind Image than the other 2 at this point.
Yeah, 250's coming soon. I mean, again, Image got Spawn, they got that whole Energon universe. Again, the Transformers is selling well. We're about to break open the G.I. Joe stuff. Duke #1 came out.
So good.
Yes.
Pick it up if you haven't.
I was surprised that I didn't think they were going to take it in this direction with, basically him on the run and stuff, but I enjoyed it.
Somewhere Channing Tatum is crying and throwing up and cursing The Rock's name.
Oh!
So upset. You don't understand. Like, those movies were camp. Like, they were good, but they were camp and they were funny, and they did actually respect the lore much more than Snake Eyes ever did. No shade.
Oh, yeah.
Marlon Wayans did a good job, surprisingly. So, like, those movies deserve just another little look. Not the second one. Not the second one, just the first one.
This may be controversial. I did enjoy the Snake Eyes movie, but not, like...
As an actual G.I. Joe movie?
Not as, like, oh, hey, that's the character Snake Eyes. Like, if it had just been some random character...
Random assassin,
I would have liked it, but I was just...
But, of course, you got to put an IP on it. And, look, listen, I think that the success of Oppenheimer is gonna shift that. Like, yeah, the success of Barbie, but Oppenheimer, first of all, it's a rated R movie. It's 3 hours long, and it's about a guy trying to kill people with a nuclear bomb. But it made a lot of money, and a couple of other things like Saltburn, a lot of these indie movies. I think we're gonna see the return of not needing to rely on IP going forward, especially with the decline of the MCU.
Yeah, that was so weird to me that they were just like pushing Oppenheimer. I mean, like,
well, it's a Nolan movie first and foremost.
Yeah, but it's just so weird. It's just like, oh yeah, we're gonna blow people up, and like,
babes, it's America. Like,
I know.
It's our heritage. Like, let's just be so for real right now.
Oh yeah, America, yeah.
Howdy, y'all.
I mean, all our atrocities we kind of memorialize. Like, I think Mount Rushmore is insane when you think about it. So, and all the things they did to get that thing built. So,
I know.
Like, I'm just saying, it tracks.
I know.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't know why we have this gang war thing. I don't understand. Like, especially the fact that it came kind of at the end of 2023 and it's gonna push into 2024. Like, I just don't feel like it was like it's a like when you do events, you kind of want it to be a clean break, like a summer event. It carries you all the way to summer till September, or well, technically it kind of starts during May with that push with free comic books. You get the preview, and then it takes you into the summer. But this just came at the end of the year and moves us into the new year. It feels weird.
At this point, it's basically just a never-ending cycle of events.
Since King in Black, I feel like we literally have just been one vicious cycle of events.
I mean,
and crossovers after the other.
I mean, one will start before the other one ends. It's just
we're kind of burnt out.
But again, like Chichester's told us, it's like you have to have
sales and marketing. Blame them.
You have to have a gimmick, for them to push your book. Yeah,
that's crazy because indie comics don't have to do that, and I think that's why I've been like really kind of gravitating towards more indie comics lately because I'm sick of the gimmicks.
Oh yeah,
I lived through the 90s. I don't need to live through this again.
It's like let the franchise be its own gimmick. Again, I'm sorry, back to the Transformers and G.I. Joe stuff. Let the franchise be its own gimmick.
Yeah. What was it last week? What was it? Action Comics Annual.
This week. The Action Comics was this week. Yeah, no.
Yeah. Well, technically not, but I don't know when this is dropping on the podcast.
Oh, Monday. This will come out. This will be January 1st, love.
Okay, perfect.
But yes, last comic book day, yes, Action Comics, yes. So is this because I know he's leaving Action Comics. Was this Philip Kennedy Johnson's basically his goodbye to Action Comics?
I think so, which is kind of weird. Usually they say something and the credits are at the end or something. Mm-hmm. So maybe he has one more that's at print, maybe the next issue. Or
maybe because this basically seemed like his his swan
it's
song.
Farewell for sure. But...
Yeah.
What the hell was that Batman Santa Claus Silent Night garbage?
I haven't been reading that. I didn't know if you picked that up or not.
I just was perusing the shelves and I saw it and I was like, number 3? It wasn't a one-shot?
You know what? I think it was like a weekly miniseries maybe for December maybe or...
Again, it wasn't a one-shot?
I know.
But people were loving it and I'm just like, man, people will buy anything with Batman. I swear to God, that's the problem. People will literally buy anything with Batman.
I mean, literally, I was in your camp. I was just like, wait a minute, this was it? I saw number 2. I'm like, wait, this isn't a one-shot? What the F?
I don't even know what to do anymore.
What the F?
So frustrating.
I know.
It's like, if you're going to pick up something, pick up Batman, Superman, World's Finest number 22, nerd.
Yes.
What the heck?
Yeah, Mark Waid, still doing the Lord's work, yeah.
Yeah, and Dan Mora's art.
Oh, yeah.
Match made in heaven, as far as listen, I love the Kingdom Come universe, so I was like, something for me?
I know. Exactly.
I like, yes. I love Mark Waid because he gets it. He gets it.
Mm-hmm.
Matter of fact, he defined what it is, actually. So, yeah. I don't know how they do it, dude.
I know. Well, again, it's basically, I know Mark Waid, he didn't want to say it's, in the old continuity, he basically wanted to say it's it's timeless storytelling.
It is timeless.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to worry about anything. You can just vibe and read this, and it feels like the Batman and Superman, at least for probably me and you, at least, like the ones that we grew up with.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. And Batman's not a dick to Superman and stuff. And
yeah, we don't have that Frank Miller effect. You're welcome, Justin.
Oh yeah, the Frank Miller effect. Yeah.
Your mother's a whore.
Don't worry, kids. That's not going anywhere in 2024.
Yeah, and I also like that. Mark Waid is very well read, so it's giving Chichester where they kind of throw those obscure like little.
Oh yeah,
in. So like in this case, it's like obscure religious mythology and ideology. I was like, oh, I see you.
Yeah, and he has such a vast knowledge of DC Comics history. So
yeah, super cool.
All right. Hey, have you been reading The Flash?
I'm not caught up. Oh, I read Jay Garrick, The Flash #3.
Oh, yeah, you've probably been enjoying that, right?
Yeah, I've been enjoying that a lot. Shout out to Jeremy Adams and Diego Orlatugi, who is the artist. But it's Judy Garrick, actually. So
yes, yeah.
That they did in issue 3, and I was just, that's so cute. And it was Dr. Element. Listen, I'm a golden age girly. Like, these are the characters that I fell in love with. I really love them. But Silver Age is the best age. Flat out, period.
Yeah.
But like Golden Age is so quirky and corny and cheesy, and it's the basis where all the tropes come from. So I really do enjoy reading them. And it's just so cute.
Oh yeah, Jeremy Adams is doing good work. I mean, he was on Wally's book. Yeah, now he's writing the Jay Garrick book and the main Green Lantern book. So yeah, he's been doing.
Yeah, it's really cute. If you need like just a throwback where everything's not like dark and gritty and depressing, it's a really cute book. I like it a lot.
Exactly.
But what's the main Flash book up to?
Number 4 came out this week, or this last comic book day. Number 4. Oh, do you mean what is going on?
Yeah.
Cy Spurrier's doing like this weird like science fiction-y, almost like horror science fiction, like with the Speed Force and stuff. Like Wally's discovering all this new stuff about the Speed Force that like no one understands. Like
I saw the cover and I was just like,
yeah, like
I don't know what's going on.
I mean, there's been like weird alien beings coming out of the Speed Force, and like there's like different.
I think my comic book, the person I was talking about, they said that the Folding Man was in it.
I think, yeah, was it last issue? Yeah.
And Mirror Master was number 4. That piqued my interest, but
yeah, the Mirror Master was in this, and this one we kind of got. Not only was Wally like messing with the Speed Force, but we got Wally's daughter Irie and Jesse Quick in this. So
okay,
they were kind of fighting the Mirror Master in this. So
they just like kind of are they just trying to do like more of like the Flash family as a whole, as opposed to like focusing on any one Flash?
I mean, yeah, all these books they've been kind of like working with everyone has shown up in this series so far. I mean, Max Mercury was in an issue.
Okay, I think I will get caught up then.
Yeah.
Like I'm actually kind of like, that's the thing about the Flash that I've kind of been like disappointed about in more recent times is like we have this huge whole Flash family. Like they're one of the best like superhero families, and like we don't get to see them together enough because they can literally reach through time to see each other and stuff like that. And like I feel like that was just so poorly underutilized, which is why I think a lot of people like the Flash TV show, because we kind of touched on that at first and then we kind of disregarded it. But like I think that's really what made like season 1 and 2 kind of cool about the Flash, and I kind of was bummed that the comic book wasn't reflecting that.
Oh yeah.
And then the way that the Flash ended, it was like, okay, cool, like hopeful, like we see the future of the Flash family, and we'll probably pick that back up sometime.
And there's like and it's almost like, I don't know if it's like a mystery, but it seems like they even had little things with Barry, but it seems like, I don't know if Barry's just depressed that he's not the Flash anymore, or something's like going on with the Speed Force. But yeah,
I don't like that interpretation. Actually, I think he's happy to share the Speed Force in his life.
Oh yeah, but they're kind of playing it. I don't know if there's like an actual problem with the Speed Force or something, because Barry almost seems like,
well, he is the sort. Yeah.
Well, yeah. So
that is his burden to bear for sure.
Yes. You did mention Action Comics. You still reading Power Girl?
I actually, surprisingly. Bad. It's just like she can get like, this is the thing about Power Girl that I felt bad about. Like the fans know that Power Girl will get lost in the shuffle because like action has been really good. Like the Superman stuff's actually been really good lately.
Yeah,
and I feel like people only kind of like fall to like Power Girl and Supergirl when like Superman's not doing so great. But like Leah Williams is killing it.
Yeah. I know. Like some of the previous issues, I was like, I don't know. It seems like they've kind of like de-aged Power Girl or like set her back. But no, I read 4. I liked 4.
Yeah, I think they were just trying to find their footing in this and the setting, the story that they want to tell, I guess. And it kind of took them a little bit longer than usual, but like they're building a solid rogues gallery for her. They're making her more complex. She's not just a pair of boobs with a lack of an S on her chest. You know what I mean? Yeah. Which is how most people see Power Girl. And I really appreciate it. Like I said, like, listen, anybody can write any character, but it is just something about a woman writing a female character that has been historically written by men and not in the best light. And, like, really actually trying to, like, give her a personality and motivations.
Yeah, I can't remember. I can't remember what my thing was with, like, issue 3 maybe. But, I read 4. I'm like, yeah, I'm back on. Yeah, I'm on board still, yeah.
And the art is very tasteful.
Yes, yeah.
But, like, trapped in the time machine, I was like, that cover, like, kind of scared me. And I was just like, I don't know what's going on. But, like, it's symbiote. And I'm just like, oh, okay.
No, yeah, kind of giving you, like, the movie.
It's dark, definitely darker than a Superman story, which I can appreciate.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I like the tone a lot of the books.
Oh yeah, good stuff. Good. Like I said, I hesitated for a little bit, but I was like, nah, no, I'm here.
You know what book is pissing me off? No Tino Shade to Joshua Williamson. Green Arrow #7.
Oh yeah, because so did this is this fully an ongoing, or did they just give it like 6 more issues?
They said it was supposed to be an ongoing.
Oh, okay. But
we'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
I guess the sales have been good, but like it took so long to get here. I'm so pissed off. Like you could have just done this in the first issue. Why the fuck was he big?
I know. I guess he wanted a time and space adventure. I don't know.
Boo! That is not, just like Batman, that is not Green Arrow's thing, babes. Unless he's with the Justice League, that is not his thing.
So is
not where he belongs. So this literally should have been issue 1. That is my only gripe.
So is Green Arrow becoming Batman, or it's just like, oh yeah, I got to keep an eye on all my friends? Yeah.
Listen, in some way, shape, or form, literally, Green Arrow has always been just Green Batman. So yeah,
true.
I mean, that's literally why he was invented. So.
Makes even poorer life decisions.
And that's we all know Batman's a conservative, where Oliver grows to be a liberal.
Yeah, yeah.
Especially after he loses his money. Being poor and liberal. Imagine that.
Oh.
Burn.
Anyway, but yeah, that's just like the generic shallow take on it. But like, yeah, it just like it was like this could have been issue 1. That is my only gripe. This is so good.
And what did you feel about that last page, the Kevin Smith of it all?
Hey, he listen. You got to pay homage, and like that's the thing that has really been missing. Like I said, like you know, I like the Kevin Smith stuff for the most part. Is it? In retrospect, like reading Frank Miller, it's like, ooh, this man's got a lot of issues with women. Yes, but it's still a part of the history, and I thought he added some good enduring things. Like I like Mia.
Yeah.
I think that was a great addition to the Green Arrow family, especially because he does eventually go on to have a daughter, but like also Roy, like his whole dynamic with Roy is different than his Roy with Mia.
Yeah.
So I can appreciate both those takes. It's not like outside of Batman, I don't think most people get the chance to have like different, like you know what I mean, like different kind of sidekicks.
Oh yeah.
Like literally, Batman is probably the only person that I can think of where he's had male and female like sidekicks.
Oh yeah, I mean the Flash is getting there.
I don't really consider them like sidekicks though.
Oh, true.
Like that's the outside of like. I wouldn't even consider Impulse a sidekick because he kind of debuted in his own thing too.
Well, maybe like Wally's kids, or
maybe, yeah. Like I said, they're more literally of a family, though. So.
Yeah, family.
That's my theme.
Family and going fast. Oh yeah, you should be reading the Flash.
Yeah, I'm gonna get caught up for sure. Like I said, I've just been really apprehensive, and I've really been missing that whole aspect of the Flash because I just feel like they're so interesting. Like. Everybody is so different.
Yeah, I think you'll like it. Like I said, they are taking like a science fiction-y take on the Speed Force and stuff. So
I just hope they don't get bogged down in the Star Trek of it all, where they try to over-explain it.
Yeah.
Like, babes, it's the Speed Force. Like, let's just let it be the Speed Force. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. Emotional spectrum, like, don't do that. It was interesting, but in retrospect, I'm just like, did we really need that?
Yeah. Oh, you know what? I'm going to swing it back to Marvel. In a grave injustice.
Boo!
No. I know you're probably not reading Avengers Inc.
No, not at all.
Well, it's Al Ewing. I thought he was.
Oh, it is?
Yeah,
Oh.
I thought he was. It's basically focused on the Wasp, Janet Van Dyne.
Nobody told me nothing.
Oh, okay. Wouldn't have had an opportunity.
You know I love a good Wasp story.
You know, back in the day, you would have heard through the grapevine on one of these episodes when me and Charlie would have mentioned it. You would have like,
exactly.
Wait, what?
Like, listen, if it's not X-Men or Spider-Man or like Daredevil, I don't care when it comes to Marvel at this point.
But I guess the sales haven't been here because like I think they are ending it at 5. This was issue 4. I was like, oh man.
Oh, that's embarrassing.
Because it was basically
It's giving why is Moon Knight on the cover?
Well, he shows up in this issue because it's kind of weird because it's like Janet and like okay, in the first issue it's weird because like Whirlwind gets like kind of like killed and then like a new personality enters his body and you don't know who it is, but it's like he kind of has amnesia, but he's working with Wasp. They're basically like detectives.
Oh, okay.
And they're like solving cases each issue. Like, was it last issue or the? Yeah, I think it was last issue. They're in Asgard and it was Valkyrie. So yeah, and this time it's Moon Knight. But at the end, the 4
You know, that cover looks reminiscent of something DC did. Just gotta leave that alone.
Oh my! But yes, kids, at the end of 4, they do reveal who Victor Shade actually is. I'm kind of depressed because I should have seen it coming. But and then we Hank Pym's back acting like a dick. So
Oh, imagine that.
And again, there is an in-story reason why he's look older and stuff. But I wonder why we're going with this look for Hank Pym all of a sudden.
Something Michael Douglas?
Older beard. I wonder why. But yes,
well, that's a shame. I didn't know that. I mean, I give Al almost a chance at anything, so that's a bummer. I found out at issue 4 or 5.
Like I said, you might enjoy because again, it's like it's focused on Janet.
If it's spy stuff,
yeah. And again, they're canceling
Avengers Inc. for branding because that does not sound like
I don't know.
Avengers. That is very tangentially related.
That might have been something that hurt the name or hurt the brand just because they used that name. But yeah, it's only going to 5 because I guess the numbers aren't there. So yeah, I'd say read it. It's good. I'm sure they'll probably collect it somewhere because they collect everything.
Okay, honestly though, Predator versus Wolverine, Marvel has to be stopped. They have to be stopped.
I haven't.
He has some damn dignity.
I haven't read it yet. Is it just the cash grab, or is there actually?
It is a cash grab. I guess Ray and them should cover this, right?
I believe they are covering it on
Problem of the Collective.
Yes, Problem of the Collective on Predator and P-Ray. Yes, I believe they are covering it. So.
Yeah, I haven't heard what they thought about it, but I feel like it's a 100% cash grab. But that is almost as bad as Archie versus Predator.
I'm just waiting because it's like, now they have the rights as Predator going to fight everybody. A
Predator kills the Marvel Universe.
No, you know what's going to happen after he's done with Wolverine. It's going to be like Punisher versus Predator. I wonder if Deadpool's going to get on it or something.
Oh, Deadpool's totally going to get in on it.
Oh my God.
Moon Knight should get on it since Batman did.
I was going to say that you read my mind. I was going to say since Batman did it first, yes, is Moon Knight versus Predator. Oh my God. Do you think Ray? Oh my God, Ray! I think Ray would have sex right on the spot if it was Moon Knight versus Predator because he loves Predator too.
Yeah, like that was a real. I mean, and there were $6. I mean, the art is so
every
great. Shout
issue.
out to Kevin Lashley and Gavin, Guidry.
Oh, jeez.
$6 an issue. Yeah, crazy.
Are they big? How big are they?
Standard size.
Really? No, you get extra pages and it's $6.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Wild.
Maybe I'll wait for the collection. What was that, number 4?
Yeah, it's crazy.
What is it? 5 issues or?
I think so.
That seems to be their magic number over there these days. Is 5. So.
I've only read 2 and 4.
Wait a minute.
Obviously, it's not on my pull list. So.
Wait a minute. So if Wolverine vs. Predator gets 5 and Daredevil Black Armor only gets 4?
Yeah.
You Marvel.
No. I mean, like I said, I think they were trying to build the momentum with Daredevil by having all those different books, and that's just where it slots in. So, you see all the Daredevil books on the shelf, and you're like, get them all. Why not? Like, a lot of people do that. I notice when I'm at the comic book shop.
Yeah.
If it's not on their pull list, they go into the back wall and they're looking at the new comic. Like, oh, what's all this? You know? I think that has actually helped it, too, being surrounded by all the other Daredevil books.
So, yeah.
And also, one of the Daredevil books tangentially being related to that big Spider-Man event. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, definitely marketing and sales had a plan. So, I get it. Do I want more Black Armor? Yes, of course. But if it helps to, like, get, eyes on the book for people that might have not had it on their pull list.
Yeah.
Also, why I think that #1 had a shiny cover variant. I honestly believe that was, even though it was $10, it's totally worth it. I love that cover.
I know. I still need to find it.
Oh, you should have told me.
I haven't seen it in the wild. Yeah, no. I keep thinking I'm going to run across it, but I'm trying. I'm gonna go. I think sometime before the weekend's out, I'm gonna go to one of the malls we usually don't go to because somebody at work told me like they have like a separate room just for dollar comics, and then he's like, oh, like last week he's like they're 50% off. I'm like, 50-cent comics, I'm there.
Don't make me take a trip, Phil.
Take a trip. That's right. Hey, come on, anytime. Yeah, when are you coming up this year?
Your birthday's on a Monday, ain't it?
Probably, I think so. Yeah. I was going to say, come up sometime in the summer.
Oh, no.
No? Oh, yeah, because you love the cold so much.
We'll see. I'll have to look at it. I'll have to look at the schedule.
Looks like the sun at its full strength.
At its full peak? Are you crazy?
No, thank you. That's right. Countess.
Winter is my season.
That's right. Countess Dracula will melt. Jeez. If it weren't so damn cold, winter would be her favorite season, kids.
I mean, between Florida and Mexico, it's fine here. I mean, it's still actually kind of cold, like 55 degrees. It was 55 degrees in Chicago on Christmas, allegedly.
Oh, so. It was close to 60 here on Christmas.
We're done for, boys.
I know.
Back it up. Back it up.
I know, it was so weird. It was so funny because the Tuesday before, the week before, it snowed, and then like Christmas Day was 60. Our
goose is cooked, but anyway, literally.
By goose, you mean our planet.
What is Battleworld? What is going on with the Secret Wars thing? What is it? Is this cash grabby? Is this new? What's going on here?
I mean, it takes place during the original Secret War, but it's kind of off to the side of the main story. I mean, so far it's been like Spider-Man in his black suit and Johnny.
Oh, you don't say.
And Johnny Storm. They're basically bringing in. I mean, I was trying to figure the formula, but I figured it out because we get like some new villains we didn't see in the original. Well, the Absorbing Man was there, but the rest of them weren't.
Yeah. Okay.
But I'm trying to figure out the formula. But you know what it is? When they made the figures for Secret Wars back in the 80s, they had figures that didn't show up in the story. So, yeah, these are the guys I think they made figures for. Yeah, because they do.
If you wait long enough, the plot resolves itself.
Because they did that on the hero side, too, because Spider-Man and Johnny Storm run into Iceman, Daredevil, and Falcon.
Wow.
Yeah. So.
OG Falcon. Nice.
Well, yeah. Well, again, this takes place during the 80s Secret Wars, so, yeah. And again,
I love that costume. I don't care what anybody says.
What, Falcon?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that one.
I don't like the new one.
Oh, the Captain America one. Yeah, the whole.
It's gaudy. Listen, the American flag is gaudy. I don't know. All flags are gaudy because that's what they're meant to be. So it's just like I don't like the
wings. The wings do nothing for it. It's
exactly. It's like, are you an eagle now? Yeah. Should we call you an eagle or?
But I mean, if you like Spider-Man from back in this era, it is written by DeFalco. So.
Oh. Is the Bologna Factory there?
No Ron Friends, but it's Pat Olive doing the pencils. So.
Okay, yeah, I'll pass. I'm glad I made the right decision. Like I'm already doing the cash grab stuff. So.
Again, if you love that era, and especially if you want the full story of Secret Wars, but I love they did go with like the old cover design because again we get our corner boxes we love.
Phil just.
And then number 2 in a 4-issue.
His pants.
And it's number 2 in a 4-issue limited series. How dare you tell these people what happened?
What the? Are you reading Timeless? It's also by Colin Kelly. They are busy. And Justin Lansing, like, holy shnikes.
I haven't read it. I think it's a one-shot because I think they did that last year too, Marvel, where they kind of tease stuff that's coming up.
That boy is not been a good year for Marvel. Because that's what this one is. It's Moon Knight and Power Man or whatever.
Oh, okay. But yeah, that's where they do the terror tease, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
$7, by the way.
Oh.
Like, they were off the... I'm like, babes, it is the day after Christmas. What are you doing? Nobody's got this kind of money.
I know. I mean, this week it was big, and then I think my guy said next week is going to be small. So
yeah, it was really there's a lot of Star Wars stuff for Marvel.
Well, again, it was the last Wednesday of the year, so I think anything they try to get whatever if anything's late or they try to pump everything out for the end of the year.
Yeah. Why is X-Force almost at 50? By the way,
that is like the only Krakoa era book that's even the main X-Men.
Who is reading that?
I mean, I'm reading it, but I'm just that is the only X book in the Krakoa era to do that.
That's crazy.
Even the main X-Men book can't do that.
Yeah, we know.
So,
shout out to Ben Percy for holding it down, I guess.
So are you reading any of the Fall of X stuff?
Hell no, I am out on X-Men, bud.
Well, I mean, it's coming to an end because
I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna wait for the reboot.
They already teased. I mean, did you see that classic logo? They're like, oh, what is it, like May or June or something? I'm like, oh, we're going back to status quo before a certain animated series comes out.
Exactly. Get out of town. Shut the front door. Yeah.
Well, thanks for listening to us after 5 years.
He did it again. Like, I don't know how they keep letting him do that, bro. Like, I was just like, he did it to us again.
God, 5 years of Krakoa. I'm like, because when it started,
that is insane.
When it started, I was like,
that is no oversight. Is what's going on at that X-Men office.
When I started, I was like, oh, this is a fun little gimmick. Maybe it'll last a year. I'm like, and then it's just like, oh, well, I think 2020 didn't help us at all.
Of course.
Yeah.
It's giving Clone Saga.
Well, it did. It was literally the Clone Saga thing because I think he had
literally.
He had a beginning, middle, and end planned out, and then once they got to the middle, they're like, no, just keep it going. It's like, oh.
We don't know what we want to do with the X-Men and the MCU.
Well, we don't know what the MCU is going to do, so we're going to wait and see.
Yeah.
But oh god, but I guess I don't know. Last week, did you read original X-Men #1?
I did.
Oh, what did you think?
It's okay.
Again,
nothing's wowing me at this point.
Hey, we're gonna pluck the original X-Men out of time again.
It's like, babes, but the X-Men have literally done. They're like the Simpsons at this point. That if you can think it, they've done it.
And then it's like it's gonna.
Can we just have Starjammers back? That's all I'm asking for.
And that original X-Men book is.
Oh, did you see Alpha Flight got a book, but it's not Jed McKay writing it?
Yeah, no. Yeah, I've been reading it. Yeah, it's like a mini series, and it's kind of deals with like Krakoa stuff because
that's like, what the hell?
It's them helping fugitive mutants and stuff. Yeah, I think it's only a mini series. I hope.
Yeah, but still, I was like, oh, I mean, I guess he is super busy. So
yeah, I know. I read it and I was just like, I'm like, damn it, why couldn't they give this to Jed McKay?
I saw it. I was just so upset.
I know because he that's what he said. That's one of his favorites. But
yeah, it's like, what a bummer.
Why? Oh, he's only
but it's still okay story.
He's only writing
Alpha Flight at the end of the
day. He's only writing Moon Knight, Doctor Strange. What else? He probably
a lot of stuff.
Creator. Yeah. Oh, Avengers. He's writing their main Avengers book. Yeah, I'm surprised.
Are you reading anything that's not the big two?
Well,
outside of Spawn, obviously.
Well, the Transformers and G.I. Joe stuff. Because I was going to say, are you still reading Radiant Black? I kind of dropped it.
Me too, for a little bit. I'm going to get caught back up.
Yeah, I might.
They're like building that world out, and there's been like all these spinoffs. I've just been waiting for them to get back to the main.
Yeah, I might play catch up too, because I was like 24, 25. I dropped it. So because something's going on there, because it's like I think they went 25, 26, and then I think they did like a 26.5. So I don't know what the hell's going on over there.
Like I said, they're taking a break to build out the rest of the world, because remember we had those other color spinoffs too.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Oh, a different spectrum of colors, eh?
It's giving Power Rangers and Green Lanterns. Yes, sir.
Yes. Oh, hey.
Which, it's just a trope.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, before we go, you've been reading Alan Scott, right?
Yes, of course.
Yeah. What have you been enjoying that?
I have. I think it's very amazing. I was a little apprehensive because I wasn't really familiar with the people who were writing it, but they teamed him up with the Spectre, so it's like, yes, thank you. Something for, like, I think this might be my year, guys. They tapped into what I want. It's so crazy.
I know, the big two, it's like, oh, well,
there's a little pirate story down there. Like, what?
I think it's kind of like, okay, well, Charlie's gone. Now we have to pander to Lilith.
It surprised me. I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, this has been really great. It's very noir and pulp and camp. I enjoy it. And it goes with the figure that you got me for my birthday.
Oh, yes. Yes.
So
yeah, no, it's interesting. It's something different that they haven't done with the character before.
I think that's gonna make Alan Scott some people's favorite Green Lantern. I think he deserved to be revisited because I feel like that old origin is terrible.
Well, yeah, too. And again, it's like, I mean, have we redone the origins a lot since his 1940 debut?
Actually.
So, yeah. So, I mean, it was time to come back to this thing.
Yeah, it's definitely a well that is worth going to for sure. I hope a lot of people find it interesting.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. I mean, it's a good time to be a Green Lantern fan. They got the main book, the John Stewart books out.
Yeah, John's finally got his book again.
War Journal, you know. No offense to Frank Castle, but Green Lantern War Journal.
Nice.
That's what Philip Kennedy Johnson's working on right now. That book and then the Hulk book.
And it's crazy though because Green Lantern's only 3 of 6, and I was like, oh, we got 6 instead of 5. That's interesting.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, is that still a miniseries? Because
they're probably after the 6th they'll probably try to find a way to revisit it. Like DC is kind of in chaos and shambles right now.
Because it was so weird because originally that was supposed to be an ongoing along with the regular Green Lantern book. Then they threw John in a backup in the main Green Lantern book. Then they spun that back up into this 6-issue.
Yeah, like
series.
I said, they need to figure out what they're going to do with that. But I feel like they should at least give Alan Scott some backups in the JSA book.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I think if they don't want to make this a continuing ongoing, I think this probably surprised them and everybody out of all the books that they were doing.
I mean, I'd be here for all 3 of those being ongoing. So I mean, it's nice
but
right now.
But is it sustainable? You have to think about that. Is that actually sustainable?
Well,
like I think about it from a business perspective at this point now. It's like Jon Stewart has his fans, obviously.
Yeah.
Like a big swath of the fandom at this point. Is there room for Alan? And an ongoing. Maybe like I said, backup stories in the JSA would be really cool. Like everybody gets a rotation of like whatever a cool story that focuses on them, kind of like how we used to do the Justice Society book.
Or just like maybe like a Justice Society, some kind of anthology book where you hit a couple people every time.
I think that really lends itself because like it's like it's in the past, you know.
Yeah.
Or a different Earth, depending on how you want to look at it.
Maybe do like 3 to 4 stories an issue, and then every issue do it. Jay Garrick, do an Alan Scott, and then those last 1 or 2 you rotate them out in and out. Like who gets that.
I'm gonna need a Zatanna book.
Oh,
real quick. I wouldn't mind another actual Dr. Fate book.
Oh yeah.
Before his tragedy. Like I don't know, it's like the way that freaking Pierce Brosnan like brought all that resurgence to Dr. Fate and they didn't do anything with it. That was wild.
I know, and it's like
wildly just incompetent.
I don't know. The rookie medical student's not doing it for me.
Oh, that was so bad. I hated that thing.
And he's still that character is still Dr. Fate.
No, I know,
but I'm just like, remember,
it's like, why did we erase that?
Remember, he was the bumbling medical student. We were covering that on World's Finest, weren't we?
Oh yeah. Oh, I know.
And it's like what? Like at least 8 years later, and he's still the bumbling rookie. I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, I pretend like that doesn't exist.
I know. Well, a lot of that era, I pretend was one of those books. Yeah. Casual Friday Superman.
Convergence!
Casual Friday Superman.
God, that was the slockiest slock of my life, man.
I know.
We did get Married Superman out of it, but...
Yes.
At what cost, Phil? My sanity? I'm pretty sure that's when the last piece of my mind totally went missing.
Oh my god, there's the meme. Yeah. Young Gamora telling Thanos after he snaps, what did it cost? Everything.
Everything.
But yes, you're right. We definitely need a Zatanna book. I think that would bring in some new people too.
Constantine, why not? They were kind of going there with the Justice League Dark or whatever.
Yeah.
Rumpy Pumpy.
But again,
exactly.
I don't
make it a Black Label book.
Oh yeah.
Rumpy Pumpy.
And again,
Magic Menages and mysticism.
Yeah, maybe a book of just those two because that's the weird thing about Justice League Dark. It's like
it totally felt held back by everybody else.
Well, I don't think John Constantine is really not a group guy.
Team player.
Yeah, unless it's
despite what legends may have you believe.
I know, unless it's sex, John Constantine is not a group guy.
Nice. Shout out to Gary and his nipple.
Oh. Oh yeah,
we have a drop for that. I lost my nipple for nothing. Cold, wet, hard nipples.
That's right, kids.
Some say they're still in prison.
Yeah, definitely. Prison in limbo. Oh my god, I'm going to reboot that 20 years from now.
Probably.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. State Comics is just the status quo. It's very mid at this point. Nothing's really wowing me outside of like Black Armor, some other indie stuff like Spawn. All his little books continue to be really good. Like I said, Gunslinger number 27. It's a good one. It's a good one.
But again, big two. Better watch your backs because all these indies are coming up all behind you.
Yeah, really, truly. Just even IDW, just in the last they only had Turtles for a while, and now they're kind of really building out their catalog.
Oh yeah, like I said, Image. I mean, they're showing people have a hankering for some of these Transformers, G.I. Joe. Definitely Transformers. I know. I mean, since they're tying them together, G.I. Joe's going to go up. But I know, my guy said Transformers is really doing good.
Like I said, those 80s cartoons, like I said, Masters of the Universe rebooted not too long ago, too, so.
Well, like we said, he's spending money.
Exactly. I mean, they were probably looking at those collector figures that actually weren't even, like, McFarlane quality getting sold, and they're like, yeah, we need to make some comic books.
Although, I shouldn't say that. I mean, there are younger people, like Russell. Russell's all into those,
He's not that young, though.
He was born in the 90s, Lilith.
He's old enough to drink.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, he's not old like the rest of us.
Yeah, that's true.
All right. Anything else, Lilith Hellfire?
No, I think we can wrap this up. We got a whole nother show to do.
I have another show to do. All right, kids. So yes, send us all your feedback. What are you reading? What are you liking? What are you not liking? Send us some feedback, and you may receive a prize.
You know, that is one nice thing I will say. I don't really have anything on the do not read list like I used to.
Yeah.
It's all just, I can leave it or take it and catch back up with it later. Not like, oh, absolutely do not waste your money.
Yeah, a lot of some of the stuff, if it's not wowing you, it's at least, wait and see. It's not like complete trash, so. It's not the new 52, kids.
Exactly. It can always be worse.
Remember, kids. It can always be worse.
Traumatized.
All right, so yes.
Casual Superman. Casual Friday Superman.
So send us feedback, kids, and you may get a yes prize. All right. That's an actual real prize. All right. So, yes, send us your thoughts. Email us CapesandLunatics@gmail.com or call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And remember, you can find all things Capes and Lunatics, episodes, social media, merchandise. Again, get yourself some nifty t-shirts, cups, phone cases, stickers. There's all kinds of merch. And, of course, the Patreon. Again, it's such a grab bag. You never know what you're going to get. You're always pleasantly surprised every month. And, of course, in 2024, Lilith Hellfire will be, and promises to be,
more vicious and brutal than ever.
The Patreon.
Dang, Skippy.
The Patreon, her dating life.
More vicious and brutal than ever.
Much like social media, I'm on a break from boys.
Oh, my!
She looks like she was just working a stripper pole down at Divas.
He's talking about 90s Wonder Woman. I know.
Don't shock the monkey.
All right, kids. So find everything all in one place. That's tubespace.io/Capes and Lunatics Podcast Network. That's tubespace.io/Capes and Lunatics Podcast Network.
I love it.
That's one of our patrons. All right.
Double biscuit.
Double. Oh, for me.
Double biscuits for me. We're going back to the 90s here, bitch.
Oh, that's got to be the Salty and Petty intro. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Every time we do a 90s theme, that needs to be it.
I'm trying to remember what else we were talking about. We said that it needs to be the intro. Oh, that's going to be the intro for a lot of things, I think. Anytime we cover 90s comics. Oh, Lord.
Bird time.
All right, and you can't get a hold of Lilith Hellfire, so suck it.
Yeah, man. Just disconnect from social media. Go touch grass. It's good. It's nice. Nature's wonderful and healing.
Go download our podcast and listen to it outside while you're touching grass, kids.
Exactly.
On YouTube or the podcast, or better yet, both.
Phil's a greedy boy.
My precious. But yeah, no, check out the YouTube videos because yes, new graphics in the beginning of all these episodes for 2024. All right, kids, we're back, and we'll be back.
That's a threat and a promise.
We'll try to do some more comic reviews, and definitely get our movie reviews. But until we meet again, we have been your Capes Ampersand
Lunatics! We definitely need a third person.
I know. We need some deep bass to give us a ampersand.
Deep bass and a Dutch angle. That's what we're looking for.
I need a deep bass biscuit lover to. Justin, how do you feel about showing your titties on camera?
Strictly for the patrons, of course.
Strictly for it's integral to this podcast. All right, kids. Join us next time, and remember, read more comics.